Welcome back to a Reddit video. Guys, today we're looking at no stupid questions. Any answers you may need are within this small book you can find, where all truths are self-evident. Why do wealthy people like to act poor? I had a childhood friend whose dad was some VP in a large company and he retired in his early 40s. This friend loved to complain about having to make sacrifices. He would complain, "Oh, I cannot do that right now. I hate money sometimes." When showing me his huge first house, he kept calling it humble and wishing he could have afforded more. We were like 22 years old at that point. I was raised by a single mom of 5 kids, so I grew up without luxury, but we got most of what we needed. Perhaps he was just trying to connect with me, but it always came off as tone deaf. What are your experiences? Dude, people love fitting in and feeling, they like feeling like they're virtuous. And for some reason, being poor has been associated with like a virtue at this point.
Yeah. It's like you've lived a harder life than I have.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm kind of envious of you in a way.
I'm not an egomaniac. I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm not an egomaniac. I'm not a crazy egomaniac. I think being poor is awesome. I think being poor like you is awesome.
Yeah.
That's how I've met people like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. It's like crazy. They do that with everything though. People suck.
Oh, yeah.
People suck, dude.
Yep.
Especially the rich. I'm not rich.
Yeah. I feel like everybody's got one of those.
What?
One of those. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were doing a bit. I was lost in my own little world. I'm not rich.
Do guys hate saggy B words? My boobs are so saggy. I heard that boob sag to aging and bee feeding and all, but I'm just 20 and I never had a S. And I've also heard that men like pookie boo. And saggy B are a turnoff. My boo have always been a big insecurity for me and I cannot change it. Guys, please be honest. Are saggy boobs a turnoff? I'm a guy. He's a guy. We're very honest. Almost to a fault.
First, you can't say boo?
I was just trying to
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there's some sort of weird YouTube thing.
You say tits, boobs, mammaries, breasts.
Yeah, so me personally, I'm a fan of a pendulous breast.
Me as well. We were both breastfed until we were 15.
I was like right after I turned 16. But it's close. I'm a fan. Yeah. So, to me, honestly, it's less about the size of the breast and more of its physics.
Yes, science.
It's pendulous nature. Yeah.
I like that, dude. It's physics are important. Physics are important, and having little experiments, little fun experiments to just mess with.
Yeah.
All the time. Who cares, dude? Saggy, bud. I mean, have you ever seen a ball sack?
Yeah, I have one.
Has anyone ever asked this? Do girls hate wrinkly ball sacks? My ball sack is so wrinkly. I heard that ball sacks wrinkle due to aging and jelking or something. I have no idea. During brain surgery, does the exposed brain get dry? There's really no other way to say this. Does the brain dry out? Should it be moist? Should it be dry? Interesting. That's a good, probably.
Yeah, a neurosurgeon.
Neurosurgeon here. If a brain is exposed and especially working under the operating microscope, the brain tissue runs risk of getting dried by the heat of the microscope light. We often cover parts of the brain with cottonoid patties that are soaked in normal saline or NS or lactated ringer solution to keep it moist. And every once in a while, we will irrigate the brain with the same fluid. Brain irrigation. I don't like that, dude. I don't like thinking about brains. You got a brain in your head.
So yes, you do have a brain in your head, and it does get dry, but they try to do anything they can to lactate on it or something.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
They lactate with pendulous breasts. And what's weird is brains are fat and electricity. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's hard to imagine that like it's real. That like your brain's it's a thing in there.
Yeah.
Like this voice is because of this thing in my head.
Until I was like 13 or 14 years old, I just thought I was like vision and eyes. I never thought about like, oh, I'm a brain. How quickly does someone die from a gunshot wound? In the movies, someone gets shot in the gut and instantly keeps over. The only exception I can think of is the guy who got shot and needed water in Unforgiven. What's it really like? Depends on where it's at and the severity. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's the next one I feel like is a good somewhere in between instantly and not at all.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, you get shot like right here in like just like on the outside, like your graze, basically.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hurt you at all. But you get shot 2 inches to the right and shatter your fucking pelvis, and it's a big enough caliber and delivers enough energy.
Yeah.
You might go into shock and bleed out and not be able to call for help or whatever.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like, and also on the inverse, there's a lot of examples of people getting shot in the head and just like they just have a hole through their brain and they're fine.
How? I don't know.
That don't make any sense to me.
I don't know. Let's ask the reincarnation of Nebuchadnezzar, Saddam Hussein.
He would know.
He has a Stargate.
Yeah.
Dude's a fucking legend, bro. What's a way you like to unwind after a stressful day, and why does it help you relax? Gaming, dude.
I don't unwind.
Tarkov,
Yeah.
Tarkov.
I don't unwind. I play Escape from Tarkov, and it's just not. It's very stressful. My day just gets worse. My work is less stressful than my unwinding.
You unwind during the first part of the day.
Yeah.
You unwind at work. That looks really weird. That's gum. I go home, take my shoes and socks off, and walk around on the rug barefoot and make fists with my toes. Dude, Christina hates that.
Yeah?
Rubbing feet on carpet. She like freaks out. She makes me stop. And genuinely, not like it's a bit or a joke.
I mean, and you got some fist toes.
And I got some fucking monkey feet.
Yeah.
I got some absolute monkey feet, dude. Can people actually close their eyes and picture seeing things instead of just seeing blackness? I can't picture things. I have dreams, yes, but if I were to close my eyes, say picture a house.
I don't even have to close my eyes.
Dude, yeah, I can literally see. I can see where we used to live right now.
Yeah. He's walking through it.
I just wait for you in the pool.
Yep.
In the pool through the back window. Run and get my shorts on.
Yep. See, he has a door straight from his bedroom, so he didn't have to run all the way back out to the room that he saw me.
Exactly.
So.
I jumped in. Frankie just went. Yeah, that's really weird. Have you also heard that people can't? They don't have a voice in their head. That seems like bullshit to me.
Yeah.
Do you have a voice in your head?
Yeah, it's quite the, like, there's a fine line. There's like, you should have a voice in your head,
Not two.
not two.
Not two. If you do have that, that's demons.
Yeah.
That's a
If
demon.
you have more than one, that's not good.
Yeah, that's demons. What political ideology maximizes human suffering? What ideology is the worst from a utilitarian standpoint? Pol Pot killed 1/4 of his people, so I'm gonna go with that. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Political ideology, but if you had to like choose one just generally, not the ideology of a genocidal maniac. Like if you had to choose, I don't know, what are political ideologies?
Yeah, I mean, if you broaden it out a little more, communism as a whole, because then you get Mao, you get Stalin,
You get all the greats.
and you get Pol Pot.
You get the legends.
Yeah,
And Vietnam.
and yeah.
But what about capitalism, Klimp?
Oh,
What
it's
about
killed a lot of
capitalism?
people too.
Yeah. Humans love
Yeah.
killing each other. How about that? But guess what? I like being able to play video games and fucking buy shit with my friends. Spend time with my fucking friends.
I like the abundance of food we have.
Yeah, the abundance of food, dude. The abundance of food and just love and shit. You don't have to do that a lot of that. I like being able to buy knives and guns.
Yeah.
People who have been exclusive with a partner for 20 plus years, how often are you S-ally intimate? Damn, no body, just a topic. Been married 25 years, we've been together for 29. We have S-word about 3 to 4 times per month. That's not bad. Once a week?
Yeah.
That's pretty solid for being old.
Yeah.
One times we go a month or two without S-word, and then one of us reminds the other about S-word. Unfortunately, we both work a lot and have 2 adult kids living at home, so privacy and time are 2 things in short supply, but we are intimate in other ways, like cooking dinner together or giving each other foot rubs while watching TV. That's amazing.
Yeah, I feel like with like once you have kids and everything,
Things
so I hear
change.
that's
Yeah.
going to be rough.
Yeah, that's changed. You're a half a person at that point.
Yep.
Your most important thing in life ain't busting. It's fucking raising your kids. All right? Because that's really important.
Yeah, the mentions of other types of intimacy is interesting as well.
Yeah, because I wouldn't, I'm so young and immature, I feel like that doesn't really count as intimacy.
You cook together.
That's lame, dude. That's crazy.
Me and my roommate do that.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing separating you and your roommate from a gay relationship is butt sex.
Yeah, we've never gone rim to rim.
What does that even mean? How are why is it legal for cops to say they have evidence on you when they don't? In interrogation rooms, cops can say they already have evidence that you committed the crime and that they just want to know your motive, your side of the story. This a lot of times can lead to fake confessions because people start going crazy being stuck in those tiny rooms. The Supreme Court of the United States ruling in Frazier versus Cupp 1969, law enforcement is allowed to use deception in interrogation so long as they don't break the law. And in interrogation, the cops aren't under oath, so they can say almost anything to get the suspect to confess. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm not up on my on those aspects of the law of interrogation. I don't plan on committing any crimes. Really,
Yeah.
for
It's
now.
bullshit, though.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. That's some bullshit.
That's bullshit right there.
I don't have an answer for you, but that's bullshit.
It seems unfair. It seems
Yeah.
unfair. Why? I don't know. Maybe the system's rigged against you. Maybe it is. Have you ever considered that? Have you ever loosely considered the system? Oh, speaking of the system being rigged against me, I got an email from the ATF today.
Yeah.
They said, you identified yourself as a prohibited person on your latest Form 4. So I was like, I said I was a felon, apparently. And they're like, we background checked, you're not, so
Yeah.
change it. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not a felon. Holy.
Yeah. That's funny that there's like, you. Huh,
They checked.
interesting. Yeah.
They actually checked.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was in DocuSign. And I guess in one of them I accidentally said that I was a fucking felon.
Yeah, that's
or some
funny.
shit. I don't know.
A man is behind bars after a high-speed chase last night.